Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Sweet Home Chicago Blackhawks 2026-2027 season. Big moves coming, part 14. Jeff, we are currently in second place in our division, although we have one game in hand, so maybe we can jump forward. It's been
Division started out a lot more competitive this year, but we've kind of separated from the pack.
Kind of.
Well, the pack being like the Winnipeg, Utah, Dallas, St. Louis, and even Nashville. It's separated by a few points, third through seventh. But we got Colorado, so
Yeah.
that's new this year.
Yeah, so we have some changes we made in the lineup here. Things going up and down. How's Jake O'Brien doing again? Oh, yeah, 45 points in 52 games. Remember when you said debating whether we should send him down? And I'm like, no.
Well, we had to look. The other guy that's coming along nicely is Bradley Nadeau. I just noticed that when I was looking over the stats now. He's not point per game, but he's on track. Well, if he played a whole season, he would be on track for about a 50, 60-point season.
Well, that's because I had him high up in the lineup, and you moved him back down again, but we'll see there. But all right, we're just kind of going to spam through some games here, hopefully.
And get up the trading deadline because we need to look at bringing in,
and
hopefully,
we lost our first one.
Top six forward.
So we don't get our game back. 2-1 loss.
And Nick Ehlers, who wound up in Philadelphia, gets first star.
Traded to Philadelphia, if I remember right.
Yeah, I don't think that was a free agent signing.
But yes. Starting to get the wantness to go back to hockey games live. I'm getting a little bit squarely. Is that a good way to put that? There you go.
Yeah, you got a couple of months to go at least. Well, a little more than that, actually.
Torrey Krug gets traded to Brad Marchand, who Marchand was in Tampa Bay for some reason. Now in St. Louis, so he's in our division.
He likes Florida. Well,
how did he get there?
Might have been a free agent.
No, Panthers traded with the Lightning for a 5th-round pick.
Was that...
Okay.
Yeah, no, that must be... oh, yeah, that's his contract. He wasn't... he was probably not agreeing to negotiate with Florida, so they dumped him because there's a contract renewal right away with Tampa.
All right, so we got 5-2 victory over the Islanders. Bedard's climbed back into the scoring race, too, which has been good. Don't think he's going to get points or even goals, but he's got 40 goals on the year. But yes, here we go. Continue. Oh, All-Star games. Do we have any All-Stars, Jeff? Any predictions before I hit this?
Oh, Bedard, obviously. Maybe Levshunov. Oh, he's not having a great year, and maybe
he is. Levshunov has been picked, as well as Bedard and Spencer Knight and Aaron Ekblad.
They're on the other team. Okay. Ekblad has been having a pretty good year for us since coming over as a free agent.
Yeah. He was released by his team, so.
Well, was that a cap buyout?
Yes. And we have a 6-2 win over Pittsburgh. Uh-oh, Connor Bedard just got injured. He has a torn thigh muscle for 3 to 4 months.
That is a problem. So I guess we're going to find out how good our rookie centers really are.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point playing him through it.
That would be a really bad idea.
Yeah. No. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some line rejiggings here. Um, I guess we still have Luke. Oh, Frank Nazar wasn't even in the lineup, so that's good. You can come back in.
Yeah, you could just move everybody at center up on spot and put Nazar in the bottom one.
Oh, that was
You're
weird.
not putting Pinelli on the first line, are you?
No, I just my one screen just went black. As soon as Smelling Wrestling Geek typed a message, so I Smelling Wrestling Geek.
Clearly his fault.
Yeah. Okay, let's think about this for a second. We're gonna keep all the defensemen the same right now, I think. And then, okay, how is Pinelli doing here now? Just as you say that, so
He's
Pinelli
slowed
is
down a little bit.
22 points in 25 games.
He was above a point a game for a while there, but
I think the
still not doing
easy
awful.
thing to do right now is we move Jake O'Brien into the middle.
Nazar can't play left wing now.
Nazar, I just put him in the lineup for right now, but he can learn how to play left wing. He's better on the right wing.
Or you could put Reichel in there.
Well, I'm thinking we bring
Or swap.
Nadeau up. Move Nazar to the second line. Move Bertuzzi down. And lock those. And then give a shake to the power play units. Let's give this a shot and see what happens. I guess Jackson Lacombe still got to come back too.
It's getting close at least.
Yeah. Well, Smedley Wrestling Geeky came in time just to see our team crash and burn with Bedard getting hurt.
Yep. You played what, 2 games and we're in trouble already?
Ryan Hofer is on waivers. I believe I actually have a signature of his. Joel Hofer's brother. Christian Fisher. Not really something that's going to be helpful to us. All right. All-Star game results. Lushunov has a terrible game. He's -3. Ekblad is -2. And Spencer Knight has an .842 save percentage. Not a great night.
That's a pretty good save percentage for an all-star game, though.
It's not terrible, but not a great night for us. We'll give... I'll let Knight play this one versus Seattle.
Yeah, everybody's fully rested.
3-0 win. O'Brien scores to start off. Pinelli gets one because you chastised him. And Nazar is a second star, I just want to point out, with 2 assists. Cardinals fan would be thrilled. Smelly Wrestling Geek says. Not wrong. Not wrong. How'd you feel about the big trade in real life, Jeff?
Sorry, you cut out there? What did you say?
How do you feel about that really big Vancouver Canucks trade in real life?
Oh, the She Loves one.
Well, sure. I guess we have multiple ones to talk about, but I think maybe we talked about that one. Or was that even...
Yeah, I mean, well...
last week? I can't even remember anymore. Do you like getting rid of Sleep? I think we did talk about this, but how do you feel about that one? 4-3 loss.
Well, we got a not terrible return for him, and we got him out of the conference. Didn't really want to see him winding up in Edmonton and for nothing, and then
Destroying you.
hurting us all season. Yeah.
Kevin Korshinsky has a terrible game, 43 defensive game rating. Jake O'Brien is thriving, 86 game rating, 81 offense, 83 defense.
22 minutes played. Yeah, he
Goal
likes
and
that first line
assist.
time.
Well, he was on the first line, but taking over the center spot has. Connor McDavid is on the precipice of 100 points. No, I was talking about the big Dakota Joshua trade.
Oh, to the Leafs, yeah. Well, 4th round pick. It's a cap space thing, I think, mainly.
Trade proposal from Tampa. They are offering us Alex Gagne for James Stefan. Not really a good move for us.
Not really, no.
Jackson Lacombe is ready to play, apparently. Oh, gonna have to keep an eye on that. 4-0 win over Utah. I saw Oliver Moore is actually getting a little tired.
Okay.
But okay.
So you don't really need to Bedard if Knight just doesn't let in any goals.
Well, guess what? He's getting heated up, and all of a sudden things are going well. Kaiser comes out, gets replaced with Lacombe.
And then goes right back in to replace Ekblad.
We'll see what Ekblad's at for the next game.
49% fitness right now.
I know. That was right after the game, though. He's got 2 days. We're getting ready for the Valentine's Day Massacre versus the Stars. Connor McDavid's over 100 points. Nathan McKinnon has 68 goals right now. Through 59 games.
We're only 6 games in the season. Yeah, he's going to take a run at Gretzky's record.
Holy crap.
Who's he got playing with him?
Take a look in a minute. Colorado. There's a question in the chat for you, Jeff.
All right, they got Jack Hughes from New Jersey.
And
we already saw that last week too. Frankie Vetrano, who's having a monster year in his 30s.
Jack Hughes.
It's all randomly generated. The preseason we're gonna have to change since they're cutting down the number of preseason games, but it's just an automatically something that happens when you get to when at the start of the season. It would be a little difficult to add a manual way to put them in there. It's been requested though, so maybe at some point.
And we give Ekblad the game off for a 5-2 victory. And Tyler Bertuzzi has 3 assists. Artist Pinelli gets another one. Pinelli just continues to come through for us. Yes, Jeff, you're loving all the changes, aren't you? All the time for the new NHL stuff.
Yeah, just figuring out what we'll be able to do. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get anything operating in time for FHM 12, but maybe might be able to get something into a mid-season update where some of the new CBA rules kick in for later seasons. Still looking at exactly how to do it, though. There's a couple of things in there that are really going to give us problems.
Well, some people are going to ask, can you give an example of one such thing?
Well, that new playoff cap thing is... I understand why it works, and it makes sense for the NHL. It's just going to be difficult. It's completely different from the way the cap works in the game now, so... It's both implementing that and then writing AI to deal with it.
For sure. All right. Okay, 80%, 73. I wonder if I should give Oliver Moore a game off. Now we got a big break coming after this. It'll be fine for... We'll put Soderblom in for this one. And it's a 2-1 victory. Oh, look at that. Pinelli scores again.
Inexplicable.
And Nazar. Day-to-day. Mild groin strain. You can play through it, no worries. Cardinals fan, Connor Bedard is injured for the rest of the regular season and into the playoffs. He's had 3 to 4 months with a groin injury? I think it's a groin injury. All right, New Jersey offers us
Andrew RIP seems insincere.
Andrew Peak for James Steffen. Steven. A little more defensive depth.
Yeah, a good defensive defenseman, too. He's 28, I mean.
Yeah, we got 3 guys who are right there.
How is Thornton doing, by the way? This is his comeback season after that big injury, is he?
Thornton? He's 21 points in 43 games.
So, okay, not spectacular. He definitely lost something after getting hurt.
I think we'll leave that trade for right now. And keep going. Nate McKinnon continues to be on a tear. 70 goals now. With 20 games left, how many can he get?
Hollywood Tie 24, thanks for the raid. Get everybody up to speed what we're doing here. We took over the Blackhawks in the 24-25 season. Somehow we didn't need to do a rebuild. They were reasonably successful out of the gate. And we to the point where we actually won the cup in the second season. And now we've got incredibly high expectations and a team that may or may not be able to keep up with them.
I don't think that's really a trade we need to make. Dylan Gill for Cole Gutman.
I mean, Gutman's going as a UFA at the end of the season, but...
Yeah, but it's still not...
It's not really any value for him.
No. An unfortunate thing, Cardinals fan. But, did Sebastian give you a workaround on that? I can't even remember. I feel like I saw something on the forums telling you what to do. And we have another trade proposal. Okay, this is more interesting. A 20-year-old Carson Woodall for Cole Gutman. I'm going to say yes on that, I think.
Yeah, you may want to check.
So he was a 6th-round pick. Scouting says... All right, doesn't get complacent. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good... Pretty good stats. I think we make that trade.
Yep, but you're going to have too many defensemen in the AHL at that point, so you may want to...
Well, we can
might want to send down a defenseman to the CHL and bring up a forward.
To the CHL?
ECHL?
All right. Maestro, Lindstrom...
Yeah, Crevier. And I think we've got somebody down there on the forward line,
AJ
Spelsy.
Spelsy. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's anybody else.
No, looks like it. How's Khrushchev doing in
AHL?
Rockford, anyhow?
15 points in 22 games. Not exactly great.
Yeah. At least he's getting some playing time.
When is our trade block? March 5th. All right, game versus Montreal here. 5-2 loss to Montreal. Ouch. Nato scored. Oliver Moore scored. Oh, you hit something else. Okay, interesting, Cardinals fan. Did you post on the forums on that? All right. Game versus Utah. Give Soderblom this game as well. And summing it out, then we get a 7-1 loss. Oh boy. What happened? We scored the first goal a minute 20 in and then completely crapped the bed. Oof. That's interesting.
That's a lot of red.
Yeah. Back-to-back losses.
Although we have jumped Colorado. Stop 6 points now in the division. Still a little behind the Panthers for the league lead.
85 to tied with the Rangers at 82. Keep it going. Keep it going. New Jersey makes another trade offer. They're offering us Mikhail Diot for Phil Kurashev. But I think that's a no.
Yeah.
So what is the record for goals in a season, Jeff?
92.
92. McKinnon's got 71 through 65. Be tough press to beat it, but not impossible. All right, we're not going to change anything. Just play this. Oh, all right, too late for that one. 4-1 victory over Tampa Bay. Okay, awesome. Jacob Brand scores. Besser, Alvermeer, Tyler Bertuzzi. We need to let Nazar rest a day. Oh, Vlasic got hurt too. Pickles, no.
How is Bedard's injury coming along, by the way?
I'm scared to look, Jeff. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
You say something? Your mic kind of went out there.
No, I'm just making noise. New Jersey makes another offer, offers us Samu Seleman and for Philip Kurashev, which is still a bad deal. Pittsburgh is shopping Erik Karlsson.
Slightly better. Is he still on? Yeah, he must still be on the same contract.
Yeah. Okay, Nazar's up to 85, so I'm not worried about him right now.
Yeah, he's in the last year of his contract.
And we go here for a 3-2 victory over San Jose. Badly outshot them. Jake O'Brien scores. Donato Pionk gets one. And Spencer Knight is leading the league in wins right now. New Jersey makes another offer. They really want Kurashev, but they make the same offer as they did before. So, no. No, we will still not accept that.
You can auto-refuse deals for him, by the way. Or put him on the do not want.
Yeah, we're still... It hasn't even been a month yet.
3 to 4, so... Yeah, I don't think we're... Playoffs look iffy at this point.
Yeah, trade block is not exactly inspiring right now. Oh, wait, never mind. Lucas Raymond, Bouchard, Sider. Pittsburgh still looking to offload.
Would like more forwards on there. Might have to go after Raymond.
We could make an attempt, but we're going to be moving Brock Besser as part of it.
It'd still be an upgrade.
It would be. I will make an attempt if you would like. So we get 2 original 6 teams to make a trade. Detroit's actually in their second place in the Atlantic.
They got big cap problems, though. They're right at it.
10 points up on Colorado now as well. All right. Quick look here. Wild, Matt Boldy, and Connor Hellbuck are the best players of the month. Development report has lots of guys are going up. Pinelli's actually at 3 stars now.
Yeah, I think he got that last time.
Did he? Okay. Now seeing more of our young guys go up. That's nice. Okay, let me see then. Detroit has no real weaknesses. Okay.
Empty cap situation.
All right. Are we willing to give up more?
Maybe Stenberg instead.
Not getting much bite on that yet.
Yeah, no, the problem is he's too good. You're going to have to give up, I'm guessing, at least 2, maybe 3 first rounders.
Two first rounders is not enough.
Third one should do it.
Yeah, that's a lot to give up, though. Third one. They still won't talk with the third one.
Okay, so they think that's, he's on the highest tier of that, check to prevent teams from giving away good players too cheaply, so...
So basically we'd have to trade either Lashinov or Bedard.
It, actually, just out of curiosity, take Besser out of the deal for a second.
I tried without him.
And no, take him out and then add another first rounder.
There's 3 first rounders. That's all I can add.
Oh, you don't have didn't have somebody else's?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I don't think you're not gonna be able to do it then, unless you would have to offer somebody at Bedard's level, or maybe Levshunov. No, I don't think that's gonna do it.
Yeah, offering Korchinski and Besser, and it's still no. So no.
No, it's not gonna. I think Korchinski isn't gonna do anything.
Korchinski has a high floor.
It's
4 stars.
I know how the system works. It's not going to do anything.
Even adding Lucianov, it says no.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're just going to be a little bit below. I added some flexibility. I just put a.
Okay. If I add Bedard,
the other day.
If I add Bedard, it's a yes.
Yeah, obviously.
No. Okay.
But I made a change to that the other day for 12. There's going to be a little more flexibility in what you can do with draft picks when you're trying to go for a very high-end player like that, but it's still going to be extremely expensive.
All right.
But if in this case, if we had, if the change had been in for this one, you would have been able to put in, I think, 2 more second-round picks, and I think that would have gotten you to the point where it would have been accepted, or at least considered.
I feel like we should have more scouts looking at more things. Why do we have...
You don't have to watch every playoff.
No, but why do we have Jonas Forsberg going to the WHL when he's not watching the SHL playoffs?
Because you've got probably your WHL scouts looking at other stuff.
We should be hiring more scouts.
Send Brooke back to the WHL.
Hold on. Somebody, let's see here.
He's watching Atlantic hockey.
Blogrum is not assigned to anything, so he can go to the SHL. Carl Pavic signed somewhere. U Sports. No, he can go to the National League.
Switzerland?
Yeah. We don't need to scout U Sports that badly. All right, we'll leave that. We'll leave that now. No, Cardinals fan. No, we will not lose to the Kings. Come on, in overtime at least, but. Who can we go steal off St. Louis? Maybe we should go take somebody off St. Louis.
Kirill Thomas. Actually, they got Buchnevich on the trading block right now.
Owner confidence.
That's actually probably the second best player on there besides Raymond, or second best forward.
No, Buchnevich is not on the trade block anymore.
Oh, they took him off.
5 years at $8 million. That was a lot.
Yeah, Mr. Chansey's having a big comeback here too.
Go try and steal Brad Marchand from them.
It was not playing at all well for them.
No.
Don't know if you want that.
Leo Loof is such a great name. Go try and steal Dylan Holloway.
Maybe. You're almost deadline, aren't you?
Okay, here you go. 18-year-old Matthias Preston, who was their first round pick this past year. Pick at number 5. See if we just steal him out of there.
Number 69. Nice.
Let's see. St. Louis needs a little bit of everything. So if we trade Besser, get rid of his big contract. Oh, he puts the no move on. He's like, no. Who's a forward we're willing to get rid of?
I was thinking of trying to package a couple of the sort of midline guys.
Teravainen won't go.
Vallejo.
Who?
Vallejo, Donato, Nazar.
Oh, Vallejo.
Bertuzzi.
Well, yeah, Bertuzzi would be a good one. Vallejo. Bertuzzi, you gave him a no move clause though, so we're screwed on that. What if we have an extra second round pick?
I did not give him that. They came with that.
We would be below the salary cap floor. We got rid of Vallejo. All right, who else do the Blues want to get rid of?
Sort by salary. Look for the
Eric Brandstrom, who they have.
Back to us again.
Gustafsson.
That's not going to add any salary.
I was looking at Oscar Sundqvist. But they're not happy. Maybe they will move Oscar Sundqvist. We're going to have to add more, though. So who else are we willing to get rid of? Donato? St. Louis says I can't add that much to the payroll.
Getting expensive for us, too, in terms of talent. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I think you need to look for somebody a little more established than the rookie.
Yeah, we're not done yet here. A first and a second and Vallejo is not enough. I guess not. I guess we can't get him out. Too bad. Or we just roll the dice with what we have.
And Prede, Bedard, heels fast.
Game versus Calgary.
When you get right before the trading deadline, check the trading block again. Sometimes guys will get played on.
5-2 victory over Calgary. And okay, just because Teravainen is going on the trade block. Bertuzzi's going on the trade block. And we'll advance a day. Gavin Hayes is converted to right wing. Okay, fine. We'll check the trade block right this moment. Nobody new jumping off the page.
There's Raquel, but he's having a really bad season.
Keegan Colasar is on waivers. As is Casey Cizikas.
Yeah, I saw Suzuki on the trading block earlier. But he's 35 and just about done.
No offers for Philip Kurashev. Wow. All right, next day. I'm sure we can get a draft pick for Kurashev. Although maybe we can't trade him because we need him to buoy us to the cap floor. And we received absolutely no offers. Which is a little surprising.
No.
And going to just put Kaiser back in before I forget. Okay. So we are at 68 million. So we only have just around 3 million to move with. Whoop. How did I do that? That was impressive. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I? Salary obligations. That's what I was looking for. So Teravainen's expiring. Kurachev we could move to. Is 2.8 million though is a little bit tough, but shouldn't be impossible. Montreal's looking for a center. Kurachev's listed as what, a left wing right now, but he can play center. Can we grab? Oh, Montreal has absolutely no. They have a first round and a 7th round pick.
Okay. We'll try to win right now.
Montreal has 50 players under contract, so can we take someone back we don't care about? Okay, well, there's somebody we could take back is Josh Anderson for his final year.
It ends this year. Yeah, that's fine.
Wonder if we can get a better pick out of them, though, if we take it back. No.
What better pick? Well, yeah, 2 years.
Well, yeah, so 3rd round pick. Okay, so we pick up Josh Anderson, who's got 19 points in the AHL. Okay. Oh. And who else was our upcoming free agents? Yeah, Teravainen, I don't think we're going to be able to move.
Yeah. Thornton, I'm not really seeing much of a point there in re-signing him. It looks like that injury wrecked him.
Yeah.
Gaudreau is basically our 4th stringer.
So if we find a goal,
27.
Anaheim's looking for a goalie and defenseman. Edmonton's looking for a goalie defenseman. LA could use a goalie, so if we offered them Joe and Thornton. Although maybe we should look for somebody who's in the other division, come to think of it. Or other conference.
Not like those guys are going to try the Bruins there.
Hey, Pittsburgh here.
In trouble.
Okay. Joe and Thornton. Pittsburgh's got a bunch of picks. As for a 2nd round pick. 2 2nd round picks? Oh. 1 second. And a 3rd. Okay, fine. 2nd and a fourth because we don't have a fourth. We need to increase our offer a little. Who's somebody we don't care about for rights? That was a little. Okay, they'll do that. So we get a second and a fourth for Gaudreau, Thornton, and the rights to two guys we were never going to sign anyways.
Enough. Although you're kind of destroying Rockford's playoff chances here.
Comiso, we can sign another goalie to bring in for a little bit. If we need to. Should we sign a goalie?
I think Rockford probably has one under. Oh, no, Rockford didn't have one under contract, so
They just signed Caden Fuller then.
Fulcher. Oh, that was after we started. Okay.
Well, they might have just signed him. Let's see if we can get them a better goalie. Contracted but signable. Show me goaltenders. And there is a Belarusian.
Yeah, it's Canucks. The guy they just signed. Back up in Shiloh's back up in Abbotsford.
We could bring Eric Comrie in for a little bit, who's been playing in the.
Basically retired at this point.
What's he want? He should only want to. Okay, you want way too much there, Comrie.
That's the minimum.
I know, but I don't want to give him a 2-year deal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to offer him 1.2. Okay, there we go. We just signed Eric Comrie, and we'll send him down to go help solidify Rockford. Did he not go? Oh, no, he's on waivers. Okay, good. All right, so there we built back up our goaltending depth there a bit.
Anderson, send him down too.
I was wondering if we could try and move him. Someone's got to need a forward, right? Islanders need someone. Will he go to the island? Why am I not seeing him? Right there. Can we get a late round pick for him? Say a 5th rounder. Hardly likely. How about a 6th rounder? What if we ask for a 6th rounder and give back a 7th rounder? Oh, no, we can't do it because we'll be below the cap floor. All right, never mind then. We need to keep Anderson. And hope we don't lose him on waivers. All right, anything you really want to do here?
No, I think that's about it.
Well, I know, I was just looking at the trade block, see if there's anyone. Winnipeg shopping their 2nd round pick from last year. In real life. Nobody really jumping out who would be like, yes, this is somebody we absolutely have to have, though. So I think we're going to have to leave the team and run with it as it is, Jeff.
Yep. And hope Bedard heals fast.
All right, just one last. How do I get on the Canadians? All right. James Stevens, I guess we should try and move him too here quick if we can get a draft pick for him. Send him to San Jose for a sixth round. Too much. All right, let's get a fourth rounder next year. Okay, done. Game versus Vegas. Caps off the trade deadline. And I have to assign numbers to guys who aren't even on the team. No, Eric Comrie, you cannot have Spencer Knight's number. And 6-3 lost to Vegas. Only 20 shots on net. Oof.
Off to a flying start.
All right, we will continue here. And see if anybody else makes some big moves. Nate McKinnon, 73 goals now. Dun, dun. The challenge is on. And it looks like there wasn't very much movement on the trade deadline either. Okay. We're going to give Soderblom this game versus Florida. And it's a 5-2 victory over Florida. Very nice.
Guys, we're finally getting some points.
Just in time to probably... Oh, Teravainen's down to 34%. Okay. No, I didn't check it yet. I didn't switch them out yet because I wanted to see where they were at. So we're 44, 22, and 3 for 91 points through 69 games.
And tied with the Panthers for first overall.
Not bad. Although Florida's got 2 games in hand on us. All right. So, Teravainen's coming out, getting replaced with Lucas Reichel. Vlasic's at 80%, but we're going to give him another game off and hope he gets to 100. We'll let Knight go here. And it's a 7-2 victory over the Leafs. Nazar, O'Brien, Lushunov, Bertuzzi, Donato. Nadeau ends it. Very nicely done. Lucas Reichel converts to left wing. And a 2-point lead, but Florida's got 3 games in hand. Florida lost. And Florida ties us with 1 game in hand. All right. Game versus Montreal. Not changing a thing. And 5-3 lost to Montreal. Harsh. Give up. 4 goals, straight goals.
Yeah, I don't think Knight made it out of that period.
All right. Vlasik's going to come back in for Kaiser.
Carolina's still hurt. At least you got the Leafs coming up again. And Vancouver and Boston fighting for the best lottery pick.
Like normal.
I think this is the Landon DuPont draft.
We talked about this last week, and it's either one of them. No, Gavin McKenna was what we were talked about, and that was the 1 year before, yeah. All right. Maybe Teuvo Teravainen is the guy who we really need. 5-2 victory over the Leafs. That's better. And some good stats. Frank Nazar has a good game. 3 points.
Only we could play the Leafs every night.
Eric Comrie comes in and is not a good start. 535 goals against and an 851 save. John Tavares could be done. Oh, he's with the Kings, right?
Yeah, he signed there after us.
Yeah. He took a pretty nice contract, wasn't it? Yeah, 7.8 for a year.
Yeah, just off 31 for us, and isn't really doing that much this year, so.
5-0 beatdown on Buffalo. Soderblom picks up the shutout.
And hat trick for Eichel.
And Pinelli gets on the board again. Very nice. Connor Bedard, who hasn't played in over a month, is now just barely falling off the goals list. Teuvo Teravainen is very close to being ready to go, so maybe we'll get him in the lineup next game. Vlasic's got to come back out, though. Everybody else is okay. It's 5-3 victory over Utah. Good news is we can beat Utah pretty consistently. And Pinelli gets another goal. Nate McKinnon, 82 goals on the year through 75 games.
But he's running out of room to catch Gretzky.
Still a very impressive number. All right, game versus Vancouver. You know, we'll give Soderblom this game.
Yeah, no reason to wear Knight out towards, although would have been an easy game for Knight to pump up his heat rating.
Pinelli gets 2 goals 15 goals on the year. And Oliver Moore just got day to day with a foot soreness. Teuvo Teravainen is officially back, though, so we will take Lucas Reichel out and replace him with Teravainen. And keep an eye on that. Oh, man.
But
Oh, nothing. Just I don't know. It's the time of year I'm getting excited for hockey again. It's been too long since I've been watching hockey.
only July. You got a ways to go yet.
I know. But it won't be that long till the World Junior Showcase is on, and then Young Stars Tournament, and then 5 other things. 5-4 loss versus Seattle.
Teravainen trying really hard for that new contract towards the end of the year.
Yeah. When is the World Junior Showcase? It's not that. It's early August, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not very far away. I would like to point out 3 out of the top 4 scorers in the league right now are Edmonton Oilers.
What's Bedard's injury looking like?
What are you worried about him for? He's hurt. Just let the poor man rest. 2 to 3 months.
You got to keep poking at it. That'll make it heal faster.
You only do that with scars. 6-2 win over Nashville.
Moore is really tired here.
No. And we hit our 50th
now
win
he's
on the
hurt.
season. And what, sorry?
Now Moore is hurt.
He was hurt before. That's why his injury was like, or his percentage is down. Been hurt for a while.
Maybe we should have taken him out of the lineup.
Oh, he's fine. Just relax. See that win? We got 50 wins on the year, Jeff. We're going to try and play a few more games, then we'll call it for the night so that you can try and not screw up the playoffs.
You know, start me one game down again?
No. So I don't want to hear you complain. And when you blow it up and it blows up this year, you can not blame Bedard. Oliver Moore is already recovered. That's good. 51% will give him this game off, though. And replace him with Reichel for this game. Vlasic is back, but I'll bring him back in too next game. All right. LA Kings, and it's a 5-0 victory over the Kings. And look at that. Francisco Pinelli, 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star.
And that should heat up night a little bit more.
Here's hoping. All right. Let us put Kaiser out, replace him with Vlasic. And Reichel comes out, gets replaced with Moore. And we've taken a bit of a stranglehold on the points for lead.
Yeah, should get us President's Trophy.
It's got to be one of the lowest scoring President's Trophy races, though, in quite some time.
Yeah, pretty balanced league right now, actually.
Like what we max out at a possibility if we won our next 4 games. 113 points. I guess that's okay. Jets went out with, what, 116 this past year?
Yeah, 116.
6-4 victory over Winnipeg. Teuvo Teravainen.
Rangers were
Hat-trick.
114 the year before that. Wow, he's really eating up near the end. And then the Bruins had that 135.
Hat-trick and
22,
assist.
23.
No. And Pinelli gets another couple points. Doing everything right.
Take a look at the player stats for the team before we wind up.
Yeah. And again, amazingly, Pinelli was not even playing in the AHL. Now he's got what, like...
Oh, he was playing. He was mostly sitting on the bench.
He was playing mostly sitting on the bench?
He was playing a little. He played 3 games.
Ooh. Okay, just for... So Pinelli has 37 points in 48 games, and had 3 games he only got into in the AHL before we called him up. So I would say that is a huge victory. Gonna keep trying to heat up our goaltender. 5-0 loss to Minnesota, though. Oh, no. What happened? Only 18 shots on net. Oof. Oh,
So this will definitely be the worst President's Trophy winner in a few years.
That's bad numbers up and down the board. $81 points. Minnesota's not making the playoffs, though, so it's good news for us.
Pacific improved quite a bit this year. They were awful the first, well, at least the last couple of seasons. But Vancouver, it looks like they're headed for last.
I mean, Boston's right there.
And unless McKinnon comes up with a 9-goal game in his last game, he's not beating Gretzky.
Wouldn't that be something? Still a ridiculous pace. Over a goal a game.
Vancouver did get in front of the Bruins. Because you can't have Vancouver winning a lottery.
Right. DeBrincat and Kochenkov. Development report. Jake O'Brien gets up a little more. Lundstrom. Teuvo Teravainen's going down, and Eric Comrie is going down. Although Comrie has improved to a 434 and 879, but he is... Rockford is having a tough go. 1 win and 4 losses. I don't think that's entirely his fault. Rockford team isn't a bad team, though, you looking at it.
Oh, you have a lot of depth. Just trade Deladwood away.
Sometimes that's what happens. Game versus Winnipeg. Gonna stop, though. We're gonna give Moore this game off and replace him with Reichel. Seven 4 victory over Winnipeg. Pinelli with the hat trick. Well done, Pinelli. All right. Reichel gets replaced and put Moore back in.
Now you're all the way healthy except for Bedard.
What a thing to say when there's still a game left in the season. What?
Be sure to put the starter in for that last game so he gets hurt.
Okay, I will leave him in. He'll play the back-to-back. Just because you said that. Owner's happy. right.
Try not to give up 9 goals to McKinnon.
And 6-3 victory over Colorado to end the year. Veleno. Oh, man, Colorado. We beat 49 shots to 23. Wow.
Wow, Fort Line showed up.
Yeah. Okay. And that wraps our season with Aaron Ekblad getting injured because Jeff demanded it happen. Luckily, he's only day-to-day with a facial cut.
So what's the final word on Bedard's injury at the end of the season?
1 to 2 months, which means he might get back in time for
Maybe.
a little bit of playoffs. All right, as we advance here. Sorry, go ahead.
Take a look at the scoring stats, team stats. I just want to see player stats.
All right, I'm going to start the wrap-up
at some point.
Go ahead. So thank you very much for tuning into the Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern or 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. You can also find our stream archives on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments, with stream archives going live Saturdays at about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for European viewers. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. We are also on Bluesky, Threads, Instagram, all social media platforms, usually as Franchise Hockey or Franchise Hockey Manager. Of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to the official forums and come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, pretty. I mean, we didn't have any, especially after Bedard went down, but didn't really have any huge scores, but really well distributed.
Yep.
O'Brien, that's got to be a Calder season for him.
He's going to have a chance on it, for sure, you would hope.
Decent Joe Donato and Teravainen, with the expiring contract, almost went a point per game.
Surprising.
So he'll get a decent deal out of somebody in the offseason.
Which is not us. Yeah. So that's good. I'm just advancing here to see if we should be playing... What, Calgary? Calgary in the first round. But with that, we'll be back again next week as Jeff continues the Chicago quest to try and win back-to-back Stanley Cups or get eliminated in the first round. You know, one of those two things.
Last year, Adam put me down a game in the first round. This time he takes Connor Bedard away.
I did no such thing.
I can only imagine what you might do next year.
All right. With that, though, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.
Oh, Adam, before we go, should mention that the game is now in the off-season price. If you haven't noticed that yet, so $19.99 American. I think it's slightly different on the Fast Spring page.
Yes. I'm just going to point out here, since you're holding me longer, we have Aaron Ekblad and Neil Pionk up for the Norris.
Oh, wow. Both of the free agents.
Yep. Jake O'Brien is up for the Calder with Luka Misa and Nikita Artemonov. Misa had 80 points, though, so Misa's probably going to win.
Wow, he really poured it on there? He wasn't that high when we started that.
Nikita Artemov also had 79 points, so he's could win, too.
Okay, 3 strong rookies in?
Yep.
Yeah, when we started the stream, Misa was only at 43 points.
No other award nominees. So we have a 2/3 a chance at the Norris. So you never know. All right. With that then, Jeff, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.